Hey, how's it going everyone? I have another new product review today for you. This case was sent by the amazing people over at Poetic. Huge thank you to them for sending this out for a review. This is the brand new released iPad Pro 9.7-inch case, quarterback design. It features corner and bumper protection with a dual layer shock absorption material. And it also comes equipped with a pencil holder, and it's compatible with the Apple Smart Keyboard. Perfect for on-the-go use. So let's dive into the packaging real quick and see everything that this iPad Pro case has to offer. So first inside we get a quick little thank you card and a little bit about Poetic. So the products are tested for quality and they stand behind it with their 3 years warranty, which is an amazing offer since most standard warranties are about 12 to 18 months. And they would love to hear your feedback based on you reviewing the product. You can also leave them like on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Google+, and Pinterest. Or you can even visit them on their website and follow any of their social media accounts at #PoeticCases. Now if you want to know a little bit more about their products and what they offer, you can contact them at info@poeticcases.com. Or you can even visit them on their website at www.poeticcases.com. The iPad Pro case itself, with this nice foam insert inside, so that way the iPad Pro case retains its shape when it's being shipped to your house. On the inside you get this honeycomb-like style design. This is to increase the amount of impact resistance in case you were to drop your iPad Pro with this case installed. Now on the bottom you get 3 individual cutouts, one for your lightning port as well as your 2 speakers and mic. And they're pretty large opening, so you shouldn't have any problem with most third-party accessories, including standard Apple cables. On the left-hand side, you have it completely exposed. Over on the top, you have your other speakers fully opened, as well as access to your headphone jack. Now your lock button is covered up, but being that the TPU rubber design, it should be very easy to press. Same with your volume buttons, covered up. Also on the right hand side, this is where you have a slot for your pencil holder. Now I like how they have 2 slots, so that way you have a more secure grip on your pencil, so that way it doesn't fall out. A quick look at the back of the case. You see you have a Poetic logo right up at the top, with some really cool looking rivets. Now these are fake screws, but they're just to add to the rugged style look and design. Closer look at the right hand and left hand side, you do also have this honeycomb design. This is to add to the shock absorption. So if you were to drop your iPad Pro with this case installed and land on one of the sides, your iPad Pro would be perfectly protected. Because it's indented a little bit on the sides, it offers a great amount of grip. So that way if you're recording video or taking a long exposed picture, you should have no problem holding it in your hands. Up at the top, you have a nice generous cutout for your camera hole with the 2 individual flashes. So this way, with the black ring around it, you get no washback out or flashback issue. I do want to point out, since this is for the iPad Pro 9.7-inch, it will accommodate for other iPads, including iPad Air and iPad Air 2 as well. So I do have the iPad Air 1 here. So what we're going to go ahead and do is insert it on the left hand side first. Once you have those both corners aligned, just go over to the other side and snap it right into place. And also the iPad Air first generation is a little bit on the thicker side. So if you do go with an iPad Air 2, since it is thinner, it should relatively fit a lot better, even though this case is intended for the iPad Pro newest model. Now if you go back and watch my other video, you'll notice on the camera that the camera was a little bit off center. But with this case, since the camera hole was a little bit bigger, you should have no problem taking pictures with earlier generations. Let's take a quick look at the buttons and see how they work. So it's still pretty easy to press. You get that good satisfying tactile feedback. Same with your lock button as well. Let's have a quick look at the iPad Pro 9.7-inch case quarterback edition from Poetic cases. Once again, a huge thank you to them for sending this out for review. If you want to pick one of these up, I'll leave a link in the description down below. They currently retail for $12.95 on Amazon, which isn't a bad deal at all, considering this case is heavy duty and it's very versatile with multiple versions of the iPad. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more future videos like this. As always, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.